Ever wondered why staying warm is so important during floods? It's more than just about being cozy in an unsettling situation. The answer lies in the very essence of our survival. When floods hit, they often bring with them a surge of cold water, which can quickly cause our body temperatures to plummet. This rapid drop can lead to hypothermia, a condition where your body loses heat faster than it can produce. It's a silent threat that can quickly escalate from shivering and exhaustion to a complete loss of consciousness. Even in less severe cases, the cold can exacerbate existing health conditions, making a bad situation even worse. Keeping warm helps mitigate these risks and provides a crucial line of defense against the chilling effects of a flood. So keeping warm is not just about comfort, it's about survival during floods. It's a small but significant step in ensuring your safety when nature decides to show its harsher side. Now let's dive into the science behind why staying warm is crucial during floods. This isn't just about comfort, it's about survival. Let me explain. Firstly, it's important to understand that our bodies lose heat much faster in water than in air. This is due to water's higher density and heat capacity, meaning it can absorb and carry away heat more effectively than air. When you're immersed in floodwaters, your body is essentially battling against a superior force trying to steal away its warmth. Now let's talk about something called hypothermia, a potentially dangerous drop in body temperature, usually caused by prolonged exposure to cold temperatures. The risk of hypothermia significantly increases when you're in cold water, such as in a flood situation. When your body temperature drops, your heart, nervous system, and other organs can't work properly. If left untreated, hypothermia can lead to complete failure of your heart and respiratory system and eventually to death. Scary stuff, right? So how does staying warm help? Well, keeping warm helps maintain our body temperature. Our bodies are designed to function at an optimal temperature of around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius for our metric friends. When we keep warm, we're ensuring our body stays as close to this optimal temperature as possible. This is particularly critical during floods. The cold water can rapidly lower our body temperature, pushing us towards hypothermia. By keeping warm, we can counteract this effect, giving our bodies a fighting chance against the cold. We're not just talking about wearing a jacket here, it's about ensuring our entire body, especially our core, where our vital organs are located, retains as much heat as possible. This can be achieved through multiple layers of clothing, thermal blankets, and even consuming warm food and drinks. Therefore, maintaining warmth during floods is a scientific necessity for survival. It's not just about feeling cozy and comfortable, it's about keeping your body functioning properly, preventing hypothermia, and ultimately staying alive. So, how does one stay warm during a flood? Here are some practical tips. Firstly, let's talk about the importance of dry clothes. This might seem like a no-brainer, but it's worth emphasizing. Wet clothes can sap your body heat 25 times faster than dry clothes. So if you're caught in a flood, change into dry clothes as soon as you safely can. Keep a stash of dry clothes in a waterproof bag if possible, so they're ready when you need them. Blankets are another crucial tool in your arsenal. A good, warm blanket can be a lifesaver in cold, wet conditions. Again, keep these stored in a waterproof bag or container. The thicker the blanket, the better. Wool or fleece are excellent materials for retaining heat. Now, don't underestimate the power of body heat. Huddling together with others can help everyone stay warmer. Remember, we're social creatures by nature, so don't shy away from a group huddle. It's a simple, effective way to combat the cold. If it's safe to do so, creating a heat source can also be beneficial. This could be a candle, a small fire, or a portable heater. But remember, safety first. Never leave open flames unattended and ensure there's proper ventilation if you're using a gas-powered heater. Another tip is to drink warm liquids. This can raise your body temperature from the inside out. Something as simple as a cup of hot tea can work wonders. Again, if it's safe to do so, try to keep a thermos of hot liquid handy. Lastly, consider insulating your shelter. If you're in a house, this could mean closing off any drafts and using insulating materials to keep the heat in. If you're in a makeshift shelter, even a simple tarp or blanket hung over the entrance can help keep the cold air out. Remember, these are just a few strategies. The key is to stay dry and warm as much as possible. As homeowners, you play a crucial role in ensuring the safety and warmth of everyone in your home during a flood. How so, you might ask? Well, let's dive into it. Home ownership comes with a lot of responsibilities, but the safety of your household should always be paramount. This means being prepared for any eventuality, including floods. First and foremost, it's crucial to have a flood plan in place. This is more than knowing the quickest route to the nearest high ground. It also involves knowing where to find all the necessary items for warmth and survival if you're stuck indoors. This plan should be well communicated and practiced with everyone in your household. Now, let's talk about supplies. Stocking up on blankets is a no-brainer, but did you know that not all blankets are created equal? Wool blankets, for instance, retain heat better than cotton ones. You might want to consider having a few of these on hand. Dry clothes are another essential. Water-soaked clothes can rapidly draw heat away from the body, increasing the risk of hypothermia. So ensure you have enough dry clothes for everyone. But warmth is not just about clothing and blankets. It's also about food and drink. High-energy, non-perishable food items can provide your body with the fuel it needs to generate heat. Warm drinks, on the other hand, can help raise your body temperature from the inside. Portable heaters can be lifesavers if you have access to a power source. But remember, safety first. Make sure you follow all safety guidelines to prevent accidents. And don't forget about your pets. They need warmth just as much as you do, so ensure you have warm bedding for them too. In conclusion, being a homeowner isn't just about owning a piece of property. It's about providing a safe and warm haven for your family, especially during a flood. Your preparedness can mean the difference between a manageable situation and a dangerous one. As a homeowner, your preparedness can make all the difference in ensuring warmth during a flood. Let's recap what we've learned today about the importance of staying warm during floods. We started by understanding the critical role warmth plays in such dire situations. Keeping warm is not merely about comfort, but rather a matter of survival. Hypothermia is a real threat in flood situations, and maintaining body heat can ward off such potential health risks. We then delved into the science behind staying warm. Our bodies lose heat when we are wet, and in a flood, staying dry is a challenge. Layering clothes, using waterproof gear, and consuming warm foods and drinks can help maintain body temperature. We also discussed practical ways to stay warm, like using emergency blankets, wearing thermal clothing, and building a temporary shelter. Homeowners can play a pivotal role in this by preparing for such situations in advance. Remember, staying warm during a flood is not just about comfort but survival. So be prepared, stay warm, and stay safe.